Good morning or afternoon, welcome to the channel. We are back at Dane's at Loco in the brand new shop. This is currently in the paint room. It's decked out as hell. Dane is in the back here, is mixing up a colour for us. We are playing around with what we want to do for the engine bay for the 32. We found a rando close enough colour to what we're chasing, which is a 2017 Toyota CHR Cobra, whatever that is, some hybrid thing. So Dan's going to do up some prototype cards and we're going to hit it with some pearls that we've picked up. So we've got some mica variants here and we're going to have a play around and see what we can get and what is going to be most appropriate for the look we're going for. If you're wondering why Dane looks like he's playing basketball, he literally has his own basketball court. Check this out. So the last shot they had a half court inside the prep room. Now they have a full basketball court out in the front of the shop. So this is Loco and this is Loco. This is panel and this is paint. So it's broken into different sections. So you've got all the metal, the fab work, all the grinding, all the dirtier kind of work and the customizing over there. And then you've got the finer prep, priming, sanding, and getting the cars ready to hit the paint booth just here on the side. But yeah, how cool is this? So keep an eye on the Loco Custom social channels. They may have some basketball tournaments coming up sooner or later. Obviously, if you own a cool paint shop, you've got to have a cool mural. And Dane has never had an exception to this. He's always had some really cool murals at his shops. So this mural is fairly new and it's done by some good friends of his. And they've mixed in so many different medias and styles. It is a really, really cool wall. You've got realism, you've got street fighters. And you've got Dane's favourite, all the lowriders and rap. These guys are really, really cool artists. I've been looking at their art for the last couple of years. Every time he gets a wall done, it just gets better and bigger and cooler. The last one, unfortunately, he brought it over from the previous shop, but we had some pretty vicious winds a couple of weeks ago and it's unfortunately knocked it down and shattered the previous mural, which is sad, but who knows, maybe he could do a really cool piece it together one day on something and do like gold infill and make it like look really cool. There's a Japanese art where they don't like throwing away anything even when it's broken, so they repair it and they add gold. Like it's usually ceramics and pottery kind of things and cups and bowls, but it's beautiful work. It'll be really cool to see something like that, just to keep the history of all the shops and the murals he's got going. That's where the guys are heavy work. That's the car wash bay area out there. We're Dylan in here. 32 is getting sanded down. The guys have been doing a really good job with the bay. We'll have a look at that one later. Hey Drew!
What's happening?
Not much is up. And Dylan, what are you up to? Doing a door?
Yeah, I'm blending the doors and doing the roof.
Painting doors and roof. Oh. And a bonnet?
Yeah, that's the bonnet that Mark's prepping.
Ah, right. How's he going back to like a ventless bonnet?
Yeah, going back to the normal SS bonnet.
Okay. I like it. Paint booth. Dane's got a basic colour down. What's your plan with your 32?
Finish it.
Finish it? Yeah. Is this going to be like a street car? Yes, you can go cruising!
That's one part that Hey bro, you hear that? You hear that?
It's going to be good fun.
Fresh painted, good wheels, but...
What's the colour? Is it like the 34?
I made it. I threw it together with some shit. Half leftovers off the bench, to be honest.
When you own your own paint shop, anything is possible.
Yeah, it's got heaps of green pearl in it, I love it.
That looks sick.
But yeah, just need to finish it.
He's a busy man.
The drift car, graveyard. sets done.
Yeah, I was just telling him about that. That's gonna be sick. You got your own private little drift cubicle and hoist. Ooh, that is a bright purple. We're playing the mad scientist here. So we're mixing up a whole bunch of these crazy mica colors. That's nuts. So Dan and I have been playing around with the micas. We've got 3 different variants here that you can see. We have this titanium color with a crazy flip to it that you probably won't see too well here. We've then got this purpley red one that goes to gold. And then we have the green one at the back here that's like a bluey green. Kind of hard to figure out, but we're going to see what happens.
Get that sunlight, eh?
Yep, I got the sunlight. This is the sunlight.
We need this sun.
Very hard to see with the overcast.
Interesting. Gonna do away. Look at that.
Yeah, it's crazy. Looks like a marble or a bowling ball.
I think we'd have to OD on this one and do heaps.
Yeah.
Actually, surprisingly done next to nothing. It's not a waste too much when you do that.
That's a good trial and error. So you get to play around with some cool micas. If anybody is wanting to know what these are called Super Chameleon. You can get them online. They are not cheap. 1 milligram is about 20 bucks. This is probably the stuff they might mix, correct me if I'm wrong here, Dane, but they use this stuff mixed into the, was it the Midnight Purple? The crazy colour shift one?
Sort of, this would probably be a cheaper version of that though.
Okay.
Because that stuff's pretty dead.
It's crazy expensive, isn't it?
Yeah. You're going to have to save these leftovers then. I just doubled it, so hopefully it's... It looks sick like that, eh?
It does. The colour change is nuts. It's so fine that it's not even standing up.
Interesting.
So cool. Alright, round 2.
Interesting. But not heaps, eh?
No. Maybe we go for the more extreme and just try the titanium only. And get that,
See, brother, thank you.
get the crazy flick to it and take the green out of it.
Well, that's like going to use up too much stuff if we go too hard on that.
Yeah.
Wondering what this would look like in black.
It might be the teal sucking up all the flake. So Dane wants to see what it does on a black card.
So that's way better, see?
Yeah.
I can see the difference in the purple.
Yeah, the
that
purple
way
and green. Yeah. Wow. Too bad I'm not painting my car black this time. That's nice. That's very pretty.
I'm almost thinking you're doing your bay black first. It's not going to give it that same look, man, because of that colour.
Yeah.
Taking it all up.
Sucking the colour up.
Like, get it to what we want. It is pretty f***ing cool too. That'd be sick in the sun on like a GTR. That's
Oh, I might have to choose between either keeping the teal or maybe going to a darker base coat of some form. So interesting turn of events. After playing with the mica, the pigments, they seem to really react to black, like really react. So it's looking like I may have to forsake doing the teal bay and go with the black bay with the mica pigments on top if I want to use them. They are crazy cool looking. They are a very cool coloured. Oh yeah. Black. We didn't try the rose gold red yet, but it's probably not going to get the effect that we want anyway. I'll have to look at the colour scheme in the motor, but maybe I should do the valve covers, the teal that we're done then.
Yes.
That might look nice. That is the teal we came up with, by the way.
I didn't really get a plan, huh?
It's what creates awesomeness, the lack of plans. If you guys haven't been here for the earlier two videos and cars that Dane has helped me paint, with being the 32 and the 14, that's exactly what they were too. We made it up on the go. They turned out amazing. Feedback on these guys though, they are fairly cheap and nasty pigment powder. They probably work for doing more basic stuff, I suppose, or doing blacks or doing things that are not this, but for what we want, it's not going to be appropriate. The flake is a little thicker, and there are a lot more hotter colours, so browns and reds and oranges and golds and stuff, which is not the colours we're going for. We're going for cool colours. So we'll put them there for Dane. Immediate purple. That's sick. It's still got a bit of the green.
That's weird, eh? It's kind of like getting closer to that.
It is. Wow.
That last coat changed it. Hey.
They went from purple to aqua back to like both. Almost get it to go gold. Well, it's essentially got the colours I was after. It's got the cool greens, which was the teal, which you can see about there. And then we've got the electric kind of pinky purple going on here. And then if you flip it to the side here, it gets like a gold to it. But I can't get it in, we're in overcast light right now, which is not great for doing what we're doing. I didn't show you guys because we were mixing and we're on a very short time frame. But just to confirm, so we mixed it on a black card. This is the black card. So that was the green and purple, which you can see really well. Crazy flip to it. We done it on a white card, and there was almost no change whatsoever. We done a few sprays on the black cards, and the black cards come up crazy, like nuts. That's gonna look amazing under lights. And then we done them on the teal cards as well, but the teal cards almost no change. It was very, very hard to get the teal card to show up. Sorry for the light flickering. If anyone ever wants to know why lights flicker like that, what it is it's the it's between NTSC and PAL. So some lights, the frequency of the light flickering, because these lights are never constant. Fluorescents are flickering constantly, but we just can't see them. But cameras can. So a camera can catch the offbeat timing of the light, which is why it looks like it flickers. But what you can do to alleviate that, so if you work in a garage and you have fluorescence, is you can change your camera settings from NTSC to PAL, and it might get rid of it. Or likewise, if you're in a different region, change it from PAL to NTSC, because it may be the brand of the lights, and you just have to sync the camera to the light. Things you didn't know, or things you did know and didn't know why it did it. There you go. Alright, well, I think we've got a space car for the 32's colour, which is that gunmetal blue-black, which was also a really cool colour. Now we have a nebula for an engine bay. Then would you like to sign us off? We are out of here.
Bye.
That is the nicest bye I've ever had on the channel. We have done what we came down to do. We have sorted out our paint codes. Unfortunately, conclusion being, we're not going to run with the teal after all, but we are going to still be using those pigments, which I think is still going to look really, really cool. And we do have plans to use that teal on probably some intercooler piping and some other things in the bay as well. So Dane's actually really excited to do a candy teal somewhere in that bay as well. So wait out, we may have this color in there just yet, but for now we're going to have the galaxy. The car is painted the color of space, and the engine bay is literally the color of a nebula. Yeah, it's going to look cool. The motor's chrome and purple and a whole bunch of other colors. I'm still deciding on the valve covers. They may still yet be the candy teal. Who knows? I don't know yet either. So stay tuned, and we shall find out in the next coming episodes. Until then, enjoy, have fun. The classic YouTube thing. Like, comment, subscribe if you like this video. If not, tell me so I can do better, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!